the way you look at me now, you really make me feel like I'm the only person in the world.
Gabby and Erich make it to the final rose, but do they end up engaged? Plus, they address those controversial text messages Erich sent before heading out on The Bachelor. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Blakely McHugh, and welcome back to another shared news update. Gabby's journey to find love was a little bit more simple than Rachel's, but still there was a lot that went on in Tuesday night's finale. So we're going to break that down in just a second. But of course, before we do that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss any of our future videos. The Bachelorette was all about spoiling its own show this year. Before we got to see Gabby's ending at finding love, we of course saw her and Rachel get together after Rachel found out Tino cheated on her. And during that exchange, Gabby is wearing a big old rock, you guys, on her ring finger. So instantly we already knew that Erich was getting down on one knee, but I guess we still didn't know how it all played out, right? Of course, in part one of the season finale, we ended with Gabby walking away from Erich because he said he just wanted to date her. But then during Tuesday night's episode, the two of them get back together, they get on the same page, and they realize that they do in fact want to be with one another. So cue them heading to the proposal where Gabby is waiting for Erich. Unknowingly, though, if Erich is going to propose or not. She did share during the live finale that her and Erich hadn't gotten a lot of time together to really sort through everything that they were feeling. They didn't have as much as communication as she would have liked, which is why they feel like there was some miscommunication that was going on the night before the proposal. But nonetheless, Erich got down on one knee, Gabby said yes, and they drove off on a motorcycle. I mean, was anybody else seriously underwhelmed by this season's proposals? I feel like usually the men have these beautiful, thought out essays of what they want to say to the lead, and this season just was kind of like wah wah. Like, I just didn't feel connected to the words that they were saying, that they were genuine or really had some deep meaning. Now, there was still some speculation as to if Gabby and Erich were still together because of some texts that a past girlfriend of Erich's had recently revealed. He basically said in these text messages that he didn't think the show was real, he was going on for the opportunities, and he wanted the girl to stick around until he got back. Then on July 10th, he texted her saying that he couldn't stop thinking about her. Now, although those texts were just made public, turns out it actually wasn't news to Gabby at all. She shared that Erich had told her everything that he had said to this woman months ago. They had a really open conversation about it. She did say what he did was not right, that he sort of took the easy way out of letting somebody down. But at the end, she did forgive him. They are still very much together. And I gotta say, they looked really cute and happy together. I like this coupling. I hope they make it to the end. I think they're really sweet. Gabby even hard launched their relationship on Instagram, posting photos of the two of them together since filming has wrapped. Now, one thing a lot of people are disappointed by is the fact that the franchise did not hold Erich accountable for his blackface yearbook photo. I mean, they didn't even bring it up in Tuesday night's episode whatsoever. They addressed the text messages, but not the more egregious act, right, which was that photo. So a lot of people are now speaking out about it, saying, why is The Bachelor, why is the franchise not having this conversation, not holding him accountable? Now, Gabby did comment on it during an interview with People, saying she was incredibly shocked and devastated by the photo. She said it did make her heavily think about scenarios like that independently, and then they also had conversations about how her and Erich could grow from that together. Now, what did you guys think about Gabby's happy ending? Are you happy it's with Erich, that they've worked through their issues, these different obstacles that they've had since filming is wrapped? Are they it? Are they going to be sticking together? So let me know down in the comments section below what you think about that. Of course, before you do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss any of our future videos. I'm your host, Blakely McHugh. You can see my social media handle on the screen. Drop by, give me a follow, and say hello.